Very proud of our team. Very proud of the Bulldog Nation in general. The dog walk was unbelievable, and our students were in the stands ready to go during pregame warm-up like we asked them to be, and they did a lot to motivate our players. And then, of course, by the time we came out, everybody was in their seats ready to go. I mean, it was just, it was everything you could hope for. Beautiful night, great atmosphere. You know, we did our part, the fans did their part. Red Coat Marching Band was awesome. I mean, it was a great night to be a Georgia Bulldog. And just thankful for the support everyone that has given us, and I just appreciate everybody for a great night. And I'll open it up to questions.
Mark, this has got to be one of the best defensive games you've played since you've been here. Hold this team to 7 points, 150 yards rushing.
It was a great defensive performance, no doubt about it. You know, the first drive, obviously, they took it down the field and scored, and had about at least 3 third-down conversions that they had to continue the drive and put it in the end zone. But that's, you know, a lot of teams have some good things going on in the first drive, and but after that we just kind of settled down and played really good ball. Offensively, I thought we played well. I think Hudson was really hot, believe it or not. We just couldn't hang on the ball early on. I don't know what would have happened if we'd have caught everything that he put on the money today. Also, just a great performance, running the football, good blocking, good running, great play calling by Mike, and a great plan by him and Coach Friend, our run game coordinator, and the rest of the offensive staff.
What about early status?
I don't know. I really don't know. It just, what happens with me is we walk into the room after the game and celebrate a little bit. We had so many recruits here tonight, and needing to spend some time with them, and then a little bit of radio stuff I got to do. So I really haven't had a chance to see Ron or Todd or anything. So I'm just as curious as everybody else.
Can you confirm? I mean, he had ice on his left knee. It's a knee thing.
He hurt his knee. So we'll just have to see what it was.
How would you assess his performance today?
I thought it was great. Opening kickoff was spectacular. You know, he wanted that job. I mean, gosh, last week we got Isaiah McKenzie returns the kickoff for a touchdown. So you're not in a hurry to change your return man, but you know, Todd's a special player, special back, special punt kick return man, and he wanted it, you know, and so we weren't going to argue with that. But he played. I thought he played really well.
What about Chubb? Even, you know, kind of all the attention's on Todd, and
Oh, yeah.
Nick put in an unbelievable.
Chubb's a man. I mean, both of them. I mean, those two guys run the ball for you. It's very tough to defend, especially the way we were blocking and the way again Coach Fran and Coach Bobo were scheming it up.
Can you talk about how the team has bounced back from South Carolina loss, from the Florida loss, to kind of get to this point?
Right. Well, we've done all we could do today. Obviously, we lost to South Carolina. We can't change that. We can't change what happened in Florida. We can only control what happened today, and we did a good job. I really thought it was going to be one of those barn burners coming down to the last drive of the game. You know, we were at the ball last type of game. Just kind of gearing everybody up for that, gearing myself up for that. And you know, even early on, you know, faking the punt, just not wanting to give Auburn a possession right there. You know, we want to try to continue ours if we could, because of what they've done historically. When I say historically, this year, last year, I mean, not many people have been able to keep them off the board, and they tend to score 7s and not 3s. You know what I mean? And so we were like trying to be as aggressive as we possibly could, and but we didn't know. We just didn't know how good our defense was going to play.
The fumble punt that you guys recovered, the Lucas recovered, as far as momentum goes, how big was
Say it
that?
again, I'm sorry.
The fumble punt that Lucas
Oh, yeah,
recovered,
that's
how big
huge.
is that?
No doubt. I mean, early on in the game, when things happen like that and you take advantage of it, it can change the course of history. You know, it does change the momentum of the game. It gives everybody a good feeling that when you get some points on the board like that. You know, overall, our special teams did well. I mean, we had the holding, unfortunately, on that kickoff return, and I guess they said one of our linemen was downfield on the punt. I got to see the film, and we didn't coach it that way all week, and we're like, how in the world could he be down there? But the film will show it, I'm sure. And they're right there watching it, so they're probably correct in that call.
Did you sense afterwards that maybe some of the steam was taken out of the celebration a little bit because of the Todd's injury?
Yeah, it did for me. Just not knowing. But it was a great victory.
Coach, this is another game, another brand new face in the secondary, kind of contribute to kind of Malcolm Parrish. What kind of went behind him?
You know what? Jeremy's, he's definitely a coach that bases his decision on who's going to play on how they practice. And he did a good job. He's a tough, hard-nosed guy. He's been helping us on special teams, and Jeremy felt like he deserved some playing time, so he went in there and did it.
Coach, you talked about the recruits earlier. You guys did have a lot of recruits out there. A win like this got to say a lot for your pitch to you guys.
Well, it's definitely a good feeling. I think when the recruits see the atmosphere that we had tonight, and I think, let's say the game went down to the wire and we lost last second. You know what I mean? I think they still get a good feel of what Georgia is capable of as far as atmosphere, as far as how the fans support the team, as far as how we handle winning, how we handle losing. They are looking at all those things, you know. So, but to get the victory and to have that kind of crowd support and atmosphere, I think it's absolutely a plus. And every recruit I shook hands with had a big smile on his face, so that's a good sign.
Mark, did y'all do anything to set the edge or spy anything on Nick Marshall, or just not let him outside, hold him for 1 yard?
You know, we just tried to run. Most of our defenses were designed to try to stop the run. I mean, that was it. I mean, there were some times when the yards got long enough to play the pass, but mostly every time we lined up to try to stop the run and just keep. You want to keep the edge on, no matter who's running the ball. You know what I mean? You want to contain that thing, and a lot of Nick's runs are they have QB draws and powers that'll go up the gut, and then they have some where it'll be that zone read stuff, and if you squeeze down too far, he'll pull it and take off. But I think we showed him the read for the give read, basically. That end sitting there waiting, eyeballing him, and making sure he didn't bite the cheese on the back run of the zone play. And so most of his reads were to give the ball.
This is a tough place for Auburn to come and play. Gus Malzahn's really struggled to score here. Is there a...
I don't know. We played good. It was. I do believe our players were very excited about being home again. I didn't realize how much it meant to them. I had Michael Bennett and Marlon Herrera on Monday, and we had a little event at the Athens Touchdown Club. And driving over there, they just were both talking about how excited they were to be home again. That's what you would hope your guys would say, but you never know how guys feel about all that kind of stuff. But they were just excited about getting back home between the hedges. And so we just kind of hit on all cylinders tonight.
Mark, were you getting updates or keeping tabs on the Missouri game or anything else?
Well, that's why I was a little bit late here. They had a 4th and 1 on the 2 and didn't convert it. And I don't know what's happening. They may get a stop.
Missouri won.
Missouri won. Okay. So, you know, there's 2 more games, and there's nothing we can do but, you know, play ball and try to win and hope for the best.
Coach, you got a little